Hey, I'm Obi Spencer for Streampunk Sports. We're about to give you 5 quick facts to make you look like a sports badass while you watch tonight's Saints-Cowboy game. Who's going to win? We're going to give you some clues for that too. Before we get to it, go ahead and like and subscribe here on Steampunk Sports on YouTube. And remember, tonight's game will be live streamed on Streampunk Sports on Twitch. Oh, how the chronometer turns. This is Dak Prescott's 6th season as the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. To see how he ranks up, I went ahead and compared his stats to some other famous Dallas Cowboy quarterbacks, Tony Romo, Troy Aikman, and Roger the Dodger Staubach. I looked at their 6th season as the Cowboys' full-time starter, and here's what we came out when we put it into the ionic meter and prorated it for 16 games. Dak would have 5,212 yards passing, 52 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He is currently averaging 293 yards per game with a 104.2 QB rating. Those last two numbers are by far the highest amongst those guys we've mentioned. Touchdowns also higher than anyone else, Romo, 31 in one season. Interceptions slightly elevated. Dak, on pace for 12 in the 16-game season, is higher than Romo's high of 10, and Roger the Dodgers prorated 10 as well. Aikman did have 14 one year. Overall, Dak seems to be having the best 6th year as a Cowboys starting quarterback. In 2006, Sean Payton was hired as the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. This makes him the second longest tenured NFL head coach behind, of course, Bill Belichick. We don't talk a lot about Payton's playing career. It did start in 1987 with the Chicago Bears. He was a replacement player with the then nicknamed Spare Bears. He played a total of 3 games, going 8 for 23 for 79 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 1 interception against who? The Saints, of course. Now for the facts you need to know to pick tonight's game. First off, these teams have met 30 times. The Saints have won 17 of those meetings. More importantly, the last 13 have occurred over the last 25 years, and the Saints have won 10 of those 13 games. As a side note, these teams have never met in the playoffs despite both being in the same conference, NFC, since 1967. Dallas has played more Thursday football games than any team since 2010, with a total of 18. Thanksgiving certainly helps with that. Their record on these primetime occasions is only 8-10. They're 13th in points per game at 23.7. And 4th worst, giving up 27 points per game in these Thursday night matchups. Those stats seem to tell you something. I'm Obi Spencer for Streampunk Sports. Remember to go ahead, like and subscribe here on YouTube. You can watch us, watch the game, and join us for reactions, ramblings, and commentary tonight on Twitch on Streampunk Sports. And as always, be safe as we travel around Seoul.